Hello. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is live yet. I think I need to do something. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah. Let's go back. I think camera. Okay. Let me just check that the stream is going and then yeah, everything looks fine. Okay. So today we're going to look into what I call unlimited vibe coding. And many people worry about or wonder about vibe coding. So I'll show you, I've built like a ton of apps. I mean, if I show you the apps I've built, I think I showed people my dashboard one time. It's crazy. And I keep building new apps every day. I'm literally addicted. I cannot stop. I cannot stop. Send help. Okay. So today we're going to build something else that I've seen. So I'll show you the last thing I built. Let's see if I can easily find it. So this thing I built is something that I can start, and when I start it, it will just follow my mouse along, and everywhere I click, it will record the click, record the name of the window, and in the end, it will compile my voice and all of that into a guide. I just wrapped it up. It's called Screen Guide Pro. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on that or just show you guys the app so you guys can see something like that. But today we're going to be opening a folder. Okay, and my plan is to create something called a dashboard shortcut or desktop shortcut. So all of the apps I build, there's one thing they have in common, and that is they run on my PC because I can offer this as a SaaS, hosted somewhere, but I also want apps that I control, nobody else can access, and I don't have to worry about my data going somewhere. So I'm going to vibe code this solution. If you look here, I'll show you what the unlimited vibe coding aspect is, okay? If you look here, you can see that we have in Winserve many models and they are free. No credits used. So you can use GPT 5.1, low reasoning, high reasoning, without any credits. Now, some of the more complex ones like Claude, and of course we know Claude's the best one, it has 2 credits. But not all of these ones. Grok is free and Grok has been killing it for me, giving me very fast code and doing it very quickly with little errors. So I've been very impressed with Grok recently. GPT is pretty standard, but high reasoning is very slow. I mean, I can go through iterations with Grok way faster than I can go through iterations with GPT 5.1. But when GPT 5.1 gives me some code, it's exact. Okay, enough talk. I'm going to start with Claude because the first step, the whole architecture for the app is very important. However you start something, the foundation of something, then all the AI agents can add on. So I've started my recorder. Hey, I would like to build an application that runs on my Windows desktop and is always listening, but it should have a dashboard. And on this dashboard, I should be able to define several hotkeys for shortcuts. What I mean by this is if I do, for example, hashtag HOW, it should replace hashtag HOW with whatever text I define. So in a simple term, I would on this my app, which is always running, I can open it up, I can define shortcuts, shortkeys, and define longer text that I want to be replaced, to replace the short key whenever those shortkeys are seen. And I want this to work anywhere. So even if I'm on a browser, even if I'm on a text editor, if I use a hotkey hashtag something or whatever the hotkey is, I wanted to replace the contents of the hotkey with the message or the longer message I put in. Repeat it back to me so I know you understand me, and let's go. Let's build this thing. Okay, so essentially what I just did is I have an application, and that application, when I press a certain hotkey, it listens, and when it's done listening, I can press the hotkey again and it will transcribe everything. And this application is also something I vibe coded, and it runs locally. So let's say enter. Let's Claude go through it. So like I'm already building like an ecosystem of tools, and all of these tools now you can see they are working together. Like before, I would have to click on this, start recording, it will transcribe it. And the problem I have with stuff like this is sometimes it doesn't do a good job of remembering. Sometimes I lose my entire recording and I have to re-record, and it's so tedious. But not with the one on my local system. The one on my local system has worked the same way consistently, and I don't even use OpenAI to transcribe it because there's a library called Faster Whisper. It runs locally 100% and it's pretty good. So yeah, you can see the Claude is worth using to start. I know it's 2 credits, and I can show you my plan. So my plan on Winserve is that I get 500 prompts credits every month. And I started Winserve earlier, so I have like, I'm on the $10 USD plan. That same plan costs $15 right now, but it's still dirt cheap. And it's dirt cheap because of what's going to happen next. So the first thing, as we all saw, it might one-shot this entire application with 2 credits. So Claude may finish the entire thing with 2 credits. But if we test it and it does not work for some crazy reason, then we'll start to add on, for all we want to add on functionality. We can still use Claude, or we can use Grok. We can use GPT, and all of these are free. So the amount of development I've done the last few days using all these free models, and then once in a while, the crazy bit, let me tell you guys the crazy part. Once in a while, I would say, oh, you're getting it wrong, right? Okay, so you can see it's asking me to install the requirements because it wants to actually run the thing. Let's see. So all of these are going to fail, and they're going to fail because I do not have Python installed. But that's fine. I have something else called UV. So I'm going to use Grok actually to say, hey, I have UV, not Python. Modify my run.bat file so it works properly. So let's do that right now. So we've just been watching it build. So it said it builds the main.py file that stays in the system tray. So if I run the app, it will show up here. This one you can see. Oh, you guys can't see my desktop. I was showing you guys something you couldn't see. Okay. Well, let's keep going here. So shortcut manager handles saving, loading shortcuts to a JSON file. Keyboard listener, global keyboard monitoring and text replacement. Incredible. Beautiful GUI. Let's see how beautiful the GUI is. Requirements and that. So these are the steps to run. Okay, so I'm going to accept all of these. I am going to change the model because I don't want small changes to be made using a big guy. I use a package manager called UV. So can you please modify the run.bat file to use UV to run this app instead? And typically, when I do stuff, I ask it to create a virtual environment, and that's where all the things get installed. Can you also create a virtual environment for me? Put that into the run.bat file so I use the virtual environment to run the app. I don't want to install things on my machine. So yeah, can you see that? Like, it's pretty handy. I just press my hotkey and it's done. So let's see what it does. So now we're using Grok Fast, and I don't know if you guys saw, it thought for 1 second. Like when it says it's fast, guys. It's fast. It thinks for no time at all, and it gives pretty great code. So let's see what happens here. I will open up a terminal. Because this is a BAT file, if you're not a developer, the terminal uses bash. Bash is for Linux, but this is a BAT file, so we have to go to command prompt. You can also ask it to create a sh file, which is a shell file. But we're not going to do that. So I'm just going to run.bat, and let's go back. So it says creating the virtual environment. That's the first thing it did. It did UVVM. That's it. Then it says activate with that, right? And the next thing is it called activate. So we should be in the virtual environment right now. And it's now ran all the pip in, like it installed everything we need. And now it said it started. So if we come here, there should be something called desktop shortcuts. You guys can't see it, but let me open it up and let me share that app window. So here, this is what it created for me. Let's just say, let's test this out. And we're going to test this out in the app. Okay, so I'm going to say if I do hashtag how, I want this replacement text to be, how are you doing today? And then question mark, and I'll click add shortcut. It says shortcut now added. You can't see that prompt. Okay, but now, okay, we are going to test hashtag how. Did you see that? Oh my goodness, it works. Oh my goodness, it works. It works, guys. I said we are going to test hashtag how. Because this app was running, it saw hashtag how and it replaced it with how are you doing today. So we've already finished everything we're trying to do. Like, this is incredible. It built the app already. It put it in my tray, in my system tray, so it's always running. We just added a shortcut. We're going to add another one. So for me, I'm in real estate. So sometimes people ask me questions like, is this house still available, right? But I know that my first goal is to get them down for a viewing, right? So, but I have different properties. So for example, you can do something like one house could be on Main Street, right? So you can say V main, and V main could be yes, 123 Main Street is available for a viewing. Please find a spot on this calendar and I'll see you there, right? And then in here you can put a link to a calendar, and this link is specific to 123 Main calendar. Okay, so let's add this as a shortcut. Now if you are on your laptop and you're on Facebook Messenger, Facebook Marketplace, and somebody reaches out and they say, oh hey, is this still available? And then you know it is for the 123 Main, you can just do hashtag vmain and then hit space. Did you see that? Let's do it again. I did hashtag vmain and I hit space, and as soon as I hit space, it replaced hashtag vmain with yes, 123 Main Street is available for viewing. So guys, I'm doing this within the app just so you can see that it's working. In fact, let's go back to Winserve. Okay, I'm going to show you within Winserve here. Let's just say I opened up a new file and I am typing something and I need to show Main Street auto response. Okay, I can just do hashtag vmain and straight. Did you see that? Yes, 123 Main Street is available for viewing. Please find. Like, guys, we are done. This is how I vibe code things. And you better believe I will be using this app multiple times. Multiple times going forward. I was thinking of building this, but I thought I would leave it for YouTube, obviously. And now we're done. So yeah, unlimited credits for many powerful models. Use Claude for the foundation. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. Sometimes I would say I need Claude because I've gone through all the other models and it's still not getting it. But the bigger problem is not that I needed Claude, because Claude also doesn't get it. The bigger problem is that I needed to do some research because all of the training around the tools it's using are old. So sometimes you might need to go to GPT, you might need to go and do a web search, you might need to give it your code. So I did that. I went to ChatGPT, I gave it my code, and ChatGPT did a web search, searched on the different libraries, and then said, oh, some API you were using is not correct. You need to use it this way. Or the API has changed. Or this is a document. So it's not the model. What I'm saying essentially is I do not need Claude. I don't need the expensive one. I can use all the free ones. I can just make sure I give it as much context as possible, and you can build unlimited apps now. The only limitation you have is you wanting to go to bed, which, if you can see my eyes, I'm so excited with AI. I'm so excited with all of this stuff. I really don't sleep much. Okay, hope this helped someone. If you need to vibe code anything, or you would like us to start a community where we can vibe code apps, and you guys can just reach out to me if you get stuck and you say, oh, hey, I just need your tech genius for an hour, for 2 hours. Let me know in the comments below. I will be showing all the other apps that I've built, that I've vibe coded already, just in real time. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you would like more of this content. Let me know what you want to see next. But I will keep showing you guys vibe coding because I think that's what I do every single day now. And every new app that comes to mind, I'll vibe code. And then you guys can watch along and you guys can also do something. Have a wonderful day.